Hey guys, Miss Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things, and a bunch of things actually happened to us. We basically were in the process of, first of all, having been laid siege to by the Judeans, who we basically just fluffed off because they were not really going to attack. They were just simply holding us at bay whilst whilst their armies were making an extra... Oh, for God's sake. Fuck it. Nah. There we go. Whilst their armies were basically on the move to withdraw either to the south via Attila or further to the east, sorry, west by other means, or just pulling back that way. You know, not entirely sure why they did that, but still, they're on the losing frontier. But we also saw the tactics for both Garamecia and Judea for the first time, as not only once, but twice in that episode, the Garamecians and the Judeans launched their attack with what they would consider their best tactics that they could utilize. First of all, we had this in Garama, where basically,
ready for orders.
And his name is silly, Vetus Cornutus in Infectores ad Stimulum was laying siege to Garama in... with only... oh, fuck. I think I just suffered some needless casualty. Yes, I did. Basically, Infectores ad Stimulum were laying siege to Garama, trying to keep, you know, in an old-fashioned way, because they didn't have any kind of siege equipment to speak of. And as such, we were waiting a turn just so we could get the siege equipment, and an army from Leptis Magna came down and attacked Infectores along with the garrison and the stack that was in place in the city at the time. So we were facing about 3,000, like, you know, three full stacks with like pretty relatively. I think one stack was maybe not completely full. I can't remember, to be honest with you, but one stack was fairly large. Like one stack, and it was like 3 stacks on one, so we were outnumbered by a crap ton. But I decided to fight it because while we did suffer a few bits of attrition or casualties, we did have a pretty big advantage because our army was not only elitened by many battles previously, but we also had the benefit of lots of equipment, and also the fact that we were tier 3 infantry. At least a majority of my men were tier 3. There were a couple of tier 2s and 1s, but regardless, we were there. We had the advantage. At least in quality, and that advantage in quality did save us in that battle, as we were able to take out pretty much all of the first stack army, and there was like maybe 2 units of the garrison remaining, and what was left of the enemy army was sort of out of the side of the zone of control, so we were able to take Garama pretty quickly, and then they just buggered off to the coastline. So pretty effective, actually. On the eastern front, we had a similar incident occur when I moved up the Ares Dread to try and reinforce Nova Bostra, when I noticed that there were a number of Judean armies sort of gathered around this sort of sector. And instead, what happened was they all ganged up on Ares Dread in an attempt, only this time it was full 3 stacks. 3 full stacks, English language for the win. Sorry, my brain is all over the place today. 3 full stacks decided to assault my army positions, and as such, this army of Ares Dread was put to the test and some. But, once again, quality, in fact even better quality over quantity, succeeded and destroyed the enemy armies. Not to say that, though it was close, this unit in particular did suffer some pretty nasty casualties, because for the first time we actually saw a unit in these armies that was not low quality. It was actually a large quality known as the Slings of David. This particular quality was like tier 3 with like 91 in missile damage, so pretty nasty. Anyway, enough of the detailing and all reporting and all that jazz. So anyway, we basically took a shit ton of damage in that, and we survived. But now we go onto the offensive once again. This time we're going to be a bit more cheeky-breeky, because there is an army inside Alia that needs to go bye-bye, because Alia is the only location that will allow us to have trade with the Sassanids. It's a bit risky, to say the least, because it's basically my one army. We're basically outmaneuvering a number of armies in a bid to try and grab the settlement of Alia, which has already a large garrison, including Kurdish archers. We've got a force inside that garrison, which is not very big, but it does have legionary defectors, which is better than what they have. And we have a navy which does have the big fucking artillery crews. Oh shit. And their Lord Huffin. And their commander, the Judean leader. But I think we'll be okay. So if you go there.
At your command.
You get in there to try and improve morale.
Ready for battle.
And you somehow lay siege. This is a very ballsy maneuver, I realise. But this was something that I wanted to do for quite some time. Because... Okay, so their commanding lord won't... Oh, that's perfect. Because
Let them cower before Rome.
what I want to try and do, at least at a relatively similar... So you can't do anything. You can do something. Edessa. How is Edessa doing? 3 turns. Fuck's sake. Oh, wait, no, there is a garrison. Okay, The thing is, we don't have enough popularity. The region is still too hostile. How long have you been there without me activating you? I feel rather ashamed. If I leave this, I need to leave this so I can potentially move my army of the Hun fuckers up. Who lost their leader, by the way. Some asshole tried to assassinate him. So, we're now having to deal with that, which is not fun. Boy, if I go force march, what can I do? You could move to reinforce, couldn't you? You could, couldn't you? You know what, that might just be what I'll do. Emesa is safe for the time being. It's got a garrison, because it's got that thing as well. How much if we tax it? Right, so Emesa is safe, so we can move up to Nova Bostra. This unit is going to be a bit damaged, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll move up to here then. Right, you get over there now and try and protect it. Yeah, Nova Bostra is actually safe now. It's got its own garrison force, which is great because it has like it's limited, sure, but it's not bad. Be honest with you, we probably need to consider getting, yeah, like a governor here, just so that way he can begin the conversion process, because Palestine is certainly a region that we will need to consider seriously to, oh, bollocks. Right, well, okay. What abilities do you have? Relentless attacker, well, we do. Decimus Polio. See, he's got the cool helmet, but he has the relentless attacker. Right, Palestine is going to be the big one. Okay, so Palestine now has a governor. And we will increase the blessings of the goddess to try and improve morale. Right, you're also converting. Okay, so that's going to help out as well because the population is going to be super fucking happy. Good. And then what we'll do is we'll turn the tables around and we can try and get some food for it. But grabbing Alia will definitely give us a bit of a morale boost because then that way we can.
To battle!
Like, yeah, because they're already at low call and these guys can just Cool. Right, let's fight this. This is somewhat better. Oh, okay, this is a good position. Because what we can do is we can set up on the corner of the battlefield. Wherever our reinforcements come from, set up there, allow the enemy army to land its troops or whatever. And if they have to come out against us, we can at least utilize what we have. I will withdraw the units of Roman legionaries that are unable to, like if they're below 100. Or like any severely damaged units, I'm not even going to bother fielding in the battle. So... dry, that's absolutely perfect. Right, let's go over to here. I kind of had a feeling you would be deploying from there. And also, it's actually a nice place to deploy from. Right, you over there, get explosive rounds. Hold fire for the moment. I want these guys over here. I want the spearmen to be in front of them, but we're sort of in a semi-temporary position. Slingers as well. I forgot about you guys. And the two powerful cavalry units will now position themselves here. And yeah, so boom, reinforcements. Yes, reinforcements. Ah, good.
Soldiers, you know me, you know my worth, and I know yours. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. That victory is within our grasp here today. When we are done, the world will marvel.
Right, okay, so we've got reinforcements, and... You know, the brace is actually not that bad. I quite like the brace ability. Right, okay. You go home. Just go home. You're not allowed in this battlefield. Put you to the far right. Right, the enemy is going to attack, which is fine. That's exactly what I need them to do. What we'll do now is we'll start the very long-winded process. I wonder if this particular battlefield... It does. Yeah. Again, with this... Oh, I like that. That's pretty... Wait, what? Is that, like, hiding? I think it's hiding something, but it's okay. You not allowed. Back away. No, 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 no. You're not allowed. Sure. Right, okay. So what we'll do is we'll pause the battle for the time being and instead do this. I think we're on the verge of sending that unit back, but it is Ballistariae, which is capable of doing something. That isn't, though, so they can bugger off. Right, and then I want to have transfer all these dudes. We actually have a decent line here as well. Holy shit. Right, these guys will now form up into a pretty large, strong defensive line, which will now move over to there. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, fuck. One bloody short. You know what? You will provide assistance on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys will form up to the right-hand flank and help defend on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll actually put you here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys will form up to the left here. And in theory, that should work. Right. Fantastic. I'm not saying they're going to be perfect by any means, but it'll be something. Right. The Archer Corps will move up ahead of the line and set up accordingly here as well. Catapult will set up here, and as soon as they are in range of whatever, may move to engage, and you four can just simply set up over there. Actually, let's double time this now. So, as I was saying in previous episode, I mentioned that this particular settlement was fairly important to us for, well, obvious reasons. For a reason A, the enemy garrison... Oh shit, are they reinforcements? Oh shit, they are as well. Oh bugger, okay. Right, you then are... Yeah, then you guys redress. Just get yourself back on there. And... Oh, that's actually kind of handy, because then you can join... Well, you can join as a reserve. You can... Right, well, you also can rejoin as a reserve. Cool. Right, so anyway, basically there are numerous reasons why I'm going for the settlement. First of all, it's a coastal settlement, which allows me to have trade with the south. That's the first reason, and that's the most prevalent region. Okay, apparently... Oh, sorry, for a second there I thought my marker somehow glitched the game and all the things were now blue. Okay, that's embarrassing. Second is the fact that this seems to be the only trading node that the Judeans have now. So I'd like to fuck with their trade a little bit. Just gonna set myself up and wait for them to do something. I'm a little concerned that their naval ships will try and bombard us. I like how they have loads of Eastern style ships, and then all of a sudden the moment they have anything which requires, like, it's literally the same shit just with Eastern crew members. I kind of like that though, because in this particular game the world is kind of very much just post-Roman. Like, they're not complete, like, this is before other sort of religions started to take real hold. Like, Christianity had been there, but not for that long. Like, bearing in mind 400 years, whereas paganism had been around for thousands. And even Islam, I don't think, was around at this point. Or if it was in such small minority that it wasn't really as powerful as it could be. And so now all these ships are going to land, and whoever is going to fight... We need reconnaissance. Are you fast? No. Are you fast? Right, they are coming. Oh, why are you all steady? Come on. What is so wrong with being in command? Cowards. Right, I think they're coming out. Yeah, they have to be coming out. Like, this is no... They seriously cannot be hiding in that fucking settlement. Why would you do this again? Like, it's even worse now because I've got a freaking, What's he doing? You're seeing this, right? He's trying to push the other ships to get in. Okay. I think it's a bit glitched. Yep. Oh wow, the ships are remaining though. That's actually pretty cool. Unless this is like some kind of glitch where like you can only have certain levels of ships. Oh no. They are legit just staying there. GG. Right, okay. They know we're here. They must know we're here. Those ships are still there as well. I like that. I kind of... That's cool. Right, anyway. Right. Time to make the big march then. If they're not going to come. Actually, before I do. Let's get the cavalry to do some reconnaissance, shall we? Don't want to start marching up to find there's a shit ton of troops that just suddenly appear in front of me. Right, let's go. I mean, we command some heights of the... Really? I see their commanders. This is getting silly now. I'm not even going to get them to run. Because I have a feeling exactly what happened last time is going to happen again. What are they doing? Seriously, they've just given up their major advantage in favor of a really stupid plan. If they're doing exactly what they did a couple of episodes ago, I am going to pause recording and we're just going to take our time mucking our way through all of them because this is just seriously stupid. Yeah, they're all taking cover. They're not going to advance. They're going to wait for us. Right, okay then. I will see you once I begin my assault on the actual town itself. And we're back. And basically, what's occurred is the enemy army didn't really do anything. They have just been sitting here for the last few minutes. And as I was casually, well, bombarding the shit out of their main corps whilst also doing the usual tactic, unfortunately this army, with this unit here, began to get shelled on by this thing. Basically an enemy ship which didn't actually land for a very long time and until just recently decided to, oh, don't tell me you've landed and you can shoot now. Seriously. No, you've landed. Good. Yeah, so a random ship that just kind of came out of nowhere decided to come along and start doing stuff. So, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but sure. So anyway, now that the ship has landed and is no longer a threat, I bloody hope it's not a threat. No, it's not. Thank God. We can now proceed with we can now proceed with a bit more of an aggressive attack, and I might as well just get my other troops up now because time, as always, is never on my side. Or at least in this particular session. Right. So, I've been trying to do the same thing before, and we've been very successful so far with the bombardment of these troops. Annoyingly, though, they're not quite giving up the ghost yet, which is frustrating. But we have been hammering the enemy's general, actually, which has been rather interesting. Oh, Jaffna. Jaffna. Never mind, he's dead.
General is dead. A lethal blow.
Which is actually kind of handy. We also spent a fair amount of time trying to set the blasted settlement on fire because the 3 towers, which despite one of them being next to a settlement area, which got blown up and well, was set on fire because of the proximity to other buildings. Right, I think we'll be okay. We just need to knock out their archer corps, which is unfortunately quite rampant. Right, target those Kurdish archers over there.
A unit has used all available
right, you guys, move up to the front, start doing some damage. Right, you form up aggressively over there. Cavalry, Double time it over there. Right, you guys begin your procedural attack. Suppose I can get you guys to form up and attack that unit. I'm not entirely sure if flingers are going to be any decent, but they are low quality infantry, so... The main aim of what I'm trying to achieve in this particular one is just drain the enemy's archers from being able to do anything. Right, he's withdrawing. And the Kurdish archers over there are pretty much spent. So, what do I need to do? Right, let's go. Right, you guys will be the main attack force. You guys will be kind of absorbing all the fire as you can. You guys get moving. Here we go, we've got more contacts inbound. Right, go take them down. They've got Desert Spears. Desert Spears should be fine. Like, I don't honestly see anything dangerous with them. Right, concentrate your fire on those Desert Spears, as there's a fair amount of dudes there. You guys, roll up and begin causing damage. Right, no friendly fire casualties. This is good. It's more spears than I intended. Right. Withdraw. Right, you two, out of Testudo, begin moving to the right to provide backup over there. Yo, get going, get going, get going. You two. You four, move up. Shot. You guys have fun.
Yes, Commander.
You guys move up on that one.
Ready for orders. Elite Ballistariae! Swords! Quick march! Orders! Missile!
Right, nudge up. You lot, move to the left now. Taking heavy fire, but... Testudo up. Who's shooting? You are fucking serious. Double, go, just fucking go. Fucking seriously. Fucking bastards. Get inside the settlement now. You guys just keep shooting as much as you can. You guys do as much as well. Jesus Christ, is there no fucking end to this sodding catapults? Right. Go. In there. Now. They're not gonna fucking desist. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, spearmen, move up. You guys, it's your turn. Go. 75 seconds. Those two guys will begin. Right. Get into combat now. Massacre them. Right, you, out of the way. You, murderize.
Advance at speed! We await your command. Melee infantry ready.
You, out of the way. You, murderize.
Forward! Engage!
Right, this army should be able to do some decent stuff then.
Yours to command.
One of our units can no longer fire.
Right, all of these dudes. Ballistariae, withdraw from the battle. Your days are done. I want these 4 spearmen to move up on the left to back up the cavalry. These 4 guys will move in to provide backup to these dudes.
Melee infantry at your command.
Testudo up. Same goes for you. I realise testudoing up in this environment is a very bad idea. There is no chance. You've still got to go through the testudo. Attack and destroy that.
Ready for orders.
Oh, fuck me. Get the fuck out.
Equites promoted! Quickly now!
You guys, form up.
Double time!
Get the fuck out of there now.
At the double! Spears!
Okay, cavalry's done.
Missiles awaiting targets.
We will pierce their hearts.
Go. Double time it. Go.
By your command. At your service. Spears ready. By your command.
Your second thought, you guys will move up to the left, to the right, and provide backup to them. Okay, I want the Sagittariae form up here, provide backup for these 2.
Rome is mother to us all!
Ready for orders. Your orders. Yours to command.
Right, move over there. You, no, you move up. It's a dangerous move, but these guys are going to start feeling...
For glory! Charge! Advance! Forward! Charge!
I'm going to basically try and use the... Right, get the catapults up closer to the position. I want to try and do as much as I can. Don't let them get close enough that they can do shit. Right, you, out there.
Ready for orders. Missiles ready and waiting.
Right, you concentrate fire on them. Rapid fire. You focus on them, destroy them.
We await your command. At speed.
Forward. To the banners. Advance at speed.
Come on, rally up, rally up, rally up, rally up, rally up. Come on, rally them up. Boom, nicely done. Now withdraw. The small merciers have already fucked half the settlement in the process of attacking. Right, roll up. You engage that. You engage that. See, we have legionary defectors as well, which is not good. They're actually semi-decent quality troops.
We have
Up
gained
there.
the upper hand.
Forward! Ready for orders. Charge!
They have 5 ships of their own? Oh, fuck me. That's actually dangerous.
Spearmen ready for orders. Swords!
Ready up. Right, you into them, you into them, you into them, you into them. All of you. I don't know if it does like a bonus ability outside. I don't believe it does. I think it's purely a if your unit is struggling against against impossible odds, rather than have them explode and like go, you know, morale debuff. You can do something to try and stop them from breaking, which is fair enough. We killed their general though, so I think at the moment they're just committing what resources they have left to the final engagement. Right, you guys are broken over there, fantastic. Rush into that settlement and help capture the last sector. You guys in there now, double time it. One of you who has the strength, smash through. I think that's the day done. Yes, all ground forces are withdrawing. It's just these assholes now, which looks like they're about to withdraw as well. Yep, that's one, that's two, that's three. Yep, that's it, that's it. Okay. Well, we got the objective done, but we suffered bloody heavy casualties in the course of it. So we luckily saved our shit, but we did lose a lot of it. Good news is that all of the people who were there died, including the bastard artillery ships. So, yes, occupy. Boom. And all of the money that they were making is now gone to shit. Right, you can't do anything, so you just sit there and pray. Right, the village is there. Right, cool.
We hunger for battle.
Ready for battle.
At your command.
Right, so they'll be taking care of that. And now that we've got that, we can still not get trading. What? Seriously? Oh, seriously? Do you not have a trading ship? Probably because the docks are damaged. That's probably why. It's also a military port. It's not actually a bad idea, to be honest with you, but I don't think we need it. They still do have a strong navy, though, so this sector is not completely clear, but for the time being, I'd say we did good. And also now we're going to commit with another assault, which actually is going to be kind of long in the waiting, though admittedly I kind of fancy waiting another turn before we do this, but no, let's do this now. Though this one is going to be a long... This one I will also probably pause and do another section of, because what I'm planning on doing is basically slowly but surely drawing out the... I'm drawing out the a naval garrison of this sector and then hammering the beachheads a bit. Though, to be honest with you, it looks like if I just hammer the coast, I could kill a lot of dudes. Yep, that sounds completely fine. So this is Leptis Magna. Okay, standard formation as follows. We've got naval vessels in the background. I want the two fire ships on front, on point, spacing between them. Landing force shall consist of this guy as well as whatever. You see, that's a lot of catapults. And lots of areas where the catapults can fire from. And I want Archer Corps to basically move up as well for there. Alright. I'm going to pull you guys slightly back just in case. Rest can go for there. Yep.
Stand ready. Attack is never easy. But I know that you men are the right soldiers for this work. I would not ask it of you otherwise. Get ready.
Right, so we've got... For once, we're actually kind of fortunate in the sense that the catapults, once again, just don't deploy as they should.
The odds are against us. We are outnumbered.
Be fine. Besides, we actually have more troops on our ground. Oh, they've deployed onto the... Okay. Right, where can I land troops? Over there, got it. Right, okay. So all of these dudes are basically going to land on the top. Provided, they're going to be given support by our naval vessels who are going to hammer the living shit out of the coastal settlement. Right. You guys, line up as such and prepare to bombard the living shit out of the coastline. I want these boats. I want all the Archer Corps. I want all the archers actually to come onto the shoreline.
We have sighted the enemy.
I also half want to get some troops on the ground so that way the game doesn't disband you. Because for some reason, I don't know why, the game actually will... Well, I do know why. The game basically has a kind of timer for you whenever you're on a boat. Because it is kind of unfair to expect the game... Right, I'll put you to there. It's the game's sort of way of balancing out a naval engagement. So that, for example, the Navy doesn't just sit out there and, you know, hammer you whilst you can't get to them. That's the balancing aspect of this game sort of coming into its own. Now what this entails is I need to have some troops on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this damaged unit to land on the ground. So we have some kind of ground troop. And then afterwards we can kind of use the remaining units to basically do whatever the hell we want. What we're doing here at the moment is what my plan is to do, which is, again, I will pause the recording just so it doesn't take so long, is I'm going to use all of my ships I'm going to use all of my vessels to basically fire and hammer the defenses of this settlement, primarily around here and also around here to try and reduce the enemy's capture points. Then we'll utilize what support ships we've got to hammer all the defenders along this sector here, giving my ships the ability to sort of land in this sector here and also over here so that they can breach through and capture this location. But obviously it's going to take some time to do that because, well, right, all of these vessels. Right, you guys. And to be honest with you, fire ships could be used here. More specifically, you, because you are luckily not... Right, so we have got the troops on the ground. That's very good. And all of my other artillery ships are fairly close. And the handy thing about these things, if you haven't seen it already, is you can tell them to attack infantry and they do a very, very good job. Check it out. Fwoofed. Yeah, 10 guys just went bye-bye in a matter of seconds. And that was just them getting shot at by flames. But a lot of them just took damage as well. Right, catapult ships. Are you all in range? Not all of you. Right, small ones. Yeah, a lot of them are small. Right, small ones then. Smaller ones enter into the bay and try and do some damage. Larger ones head to the left and prepare to shoot at the bigger ships. You, along with you guys, will form kind of in the center to do something. One of the fire ships will get ready to go into port over here. And as you can see, we'll be able to get like a decent-ish attack coming on. And we are going to capture this settlement. It's cheats. I'm exploitative as fuck, but this is something that you could say goes into the history books. First naval assault only. And we have done this before. Once. Right, fire on them. Special orders. They are also super fucking accurate in comparison to their counterparts. Though in this case, this is actually slightly harder because this entire wall is indestructible. We have to get a direct hit in order to do damage. Or to force this ship to go down. She just target the towers, I guess. When they're out of range. Right, oh, never mind. They hit the direct target. Fantastic. Right, the only credible threat to this place now is kind of taken care of. Good. Right, you guys, concentrate fire on that tower. You guys, concentrate fire on that tower.
The men have received more
You should stop moving because that's dangerous where you are. Pull back. Start resupplying. That's them taken care of. Another section of the wall that's indestructible. GG. Fucking hell. How much of this wall is destructible? That's something to be aware of. Definitely. Right, you guys then begin bombarding the lower groups, basically. We don't have explosive ammunition, unfortunately, in this particular case. Right, withdraw a little bit further left. You guys... try and see if you can do some damage to the tribesmen. This is slightly problematic. Actually, no. Target that wall over there. Knocking out that wall could do something. And also, if we can trigger some damaging for the sector.
The men have received more ammo.
There we go. It might force them off the walls. At least that's the plan. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm basically going to systematically target loads of locations around this area to try and bugger up the enemy's position. Either by knocking out sections of the wall, or we try and knock out...
walls are down.
Or we try and neutralize sections. It's a bit annoying that we can't destroy that just because it's on a coastal section, but... Good shot over there.
See the flames! Their city is ablaze! Keep firing! Ammunition replenished!
Right, target their city. Burn it to the ground almost. You guys now begin moving over to the coastline. Right. Yeah, you ceasefire on that one. Really?
One of our ships is out of ammunition.
Okay, target the general. Kind of impressed. Oh, he's withdrawing further away. That's fine. Right, small group of these vessels can set up over to here to ready themselves. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the big ships being led onto here, which they will land on these 4 sections. Is there another section? Yes, there is. This will be led by Mr. Vindolius himself, and for the commander, so we'll have him lead that lot. The commander will also then lead the second wave of heavy ships by assigning them here. The lighter troops will land first to be able to start initial engagements. That's very good shooting. And then the semi-light troops, and then the semi-light troops, there we go, English language for the win, shall make moves onto attacking that. So you guys basically just fire shells into random parts of this town, set it on fire, allowing us to have...
A ship has
right,
spent
that's
its
on
ammunition.
fire. Right. Okay then, I will see you once I get back. And we're back. And on this particular point, we've basically bombarded the town now for a bit, and I'm going to try a bit of a different thing where we're going to utilize...
Ammunition replenished.
We're going to utilize these particular ships and do as much damage as we can. What we're going to do is make the invasion hit so we can attract more AI. This should hopefully do some damage. Right, okay, now he can withdraw. And the first 4 ships of our initial hit onto their ports should be able to attract enough attention from the rest of the enemy's forces that one may consider aggressively landing. I've got my archers on the other side basically harassing them, doing as much as humanly possible, and I've got 2 fire ships about ready to launch whatever kind of devastating attack that they can muster. Yeah, they've got relatively large... As I said, we have problems in the sense that we've got... Right, we also have the general getting ready to move.
Disembark! The ship has replenished its ammunition.
Right, this ship's also going to start taking fire, but if I can get some cheeky shots in... fire on them.
Loose! More ammunition! This ship will continue firing!
Right, you lads. Hammer that unit. Resupply. Rapid fire. Go. You, engage that. Right, where's the other fire ship? You, my friend, can make a move to the left. Thought I'd done it earlier, but turns out no. And there's a few enemy cavalry units that have been completely blipped. Right. Melee troops will form up here, making ready for the assault. You are to land here and provide backup for them. This is by no means the end of the particular engagement. I think what I might do is I might get the... because it looks like the enemy forces are beginning to come along, which is what we want. We want to try and make it so that they can't really do anything but come over here and attack. And when they do, we'll just hammer them with everything we've got. Okay, at the moment they've got loads of small desert tribesmen, and I'm about to launch another attack with the smaller ships. If we can kill their general, that would also be very handy. Right, reinforcements have arrived. Good. Right, what we'll do first is get my fire ships to engage those cavalrymen. Boom. They aren't reacting too much to this. I also call bullshit that they can't be seen. Right, you guys. Rearm. I like your determination to kill their skirmishers. That's actually quite a good idea. Oh, why you can't all... Oh, that's why, because there's a small unit amongst you. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Right, all large artillery ships can target those guys. You, my little flamer, turn around and prepare to throw another shot in. Right, so these guys have landed now, which is good. Kind of surprised at what they're able to do. Like, surprised that they're not reacting to it, but I think they're just doing the defensive stratagem again. Good shooting. Not the target, but good shooting. Right, enemy reinforcements are now finally beginning to do shit, which is important. You, smack into them. Stop. Right, you guys make a move to the left and start hammering on that coastline. These guys will begin to pull back as soon as they get their chance. Right, let's engage those dudes. Yeah, like, these units will not... Yeah, no firing on them now. Right, you can pull back. You guys, with pull back. Archer ships, move up. You actually have a legitimate use now. Right, small units, pre-invasion ships, pull back a little bit. You guys begin shooting, replenish your ammunition supplies. Right, so the naval battle for this town is just going to get even more intense, but if we can try and land our troops nearby. You guys, you hammer this city to try and cause morale debuffs for the enemy. If we can try and do as much feasible damage as possible, then I think we can all... Just cause as much morale debuffs for this nation, this unit as possible. Right, regroup. Another wave inbound. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That is an absolutely lovely shot. That's even better. Well done. Good shooting, whoever did that. Nicely done. Oh, wait, no. Who's shooting that, then? Someone just randomly shot. Well done. I'm proud of you. Whoever did that, well done. Good shooting. Right, you make ready to launch over towards here. You guys resupply and go ham. Right, then these guys can get back up over there. Right. Naval vessels move up to prepare. Over there. Then you guys get ready to invade. Nudge to the right. Here we go. You guys will nudge over to here. Nice. Surprised they could survive that long, but... Sure thing. Anyway, these guys are going to land now, so... Not entirely sure how successful this endeavor is going to be, but at least we should be able to. Right, you move over to provide support. You continue doing whatever you can. Artillery ships begin hammering this position. You may begin and go ham. Right, this is actually providing me with more assistance than them, because all it means is that they get... Ooh, good shooting. Right, get back. Heavier troops begin to land over here. Right, these guys are currently keeping themselves alive, but we need to kill them very quickly. You lot, engage that. Resupply. Resupply. Get over there. Ooh, that was close. Ceasefire. Luckily for us, the town is on fire, which means they've lost a lot of melee defense. Right, beautiful, beautiful. Right, begin your approach through the town now. Right, you four. Begin landing.
Ammunition replenished.
Stand guard and survive. These two ships are going to provide ammunition, or are going to provide shots for you, so... Slight friendly fire, but it's not too bad, and reinforcements are on the way. This is actually one of the more epic battles I've seen.
Advance at speed. One of our ships can no longer fire.
go.
More ammunition! This ship will continue firing!
Melee troops!
Right, you assist in destroying that lot. You assist in jumping in. And you guys have just pretty much jumped straight into the bloody pot.
Melee troops awaiting orders!
Right, let's punch a hole towards their base now.
Artillery awaiting orders! Ready and awaiting orders!
The men have received more ammo!
Right, get ready to move in.
Commander! Advance!
Right, archers. Right.
By your command! Ships waiting! Ships ready! Get them!
Resume shooting, but target those dudes.
Orders! Take aim! Fire! Charge! Your orders! Melee infantry ready! Break off!
We await your command. Melee troops awaiting orders.
Yours to command!
At speed!
Melee troops awaiting orders! Take that!
Right, I think this guy's just about to get killed. They got one cavalryman left. Once he goes down, we can start our assault. Well, I say assault. We can start pushing up around. Come on, come on, come on. Good job. Right. You up there now. You up there now. Head along that way. No, no, no. Up there. Up there.
Melee infantry! At speed!
Just rush round to the rear and then begin engaging those dudes.
Your command!
Actually, never mind. You two, begin hammering on that position and do some damage.
Your orders! Melee troops awaiting orders!
Right, Commander, land on and do damage.
More ammunition! This ship will continue firing! By your command!
Look at all the damage that thing's taken. Jesus Christ. Dig, 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 dig. Right, you guys have done your bit. Allow the rest of the heavy troopers to move on.
Melee infantry at your command! Quick march!
Engage!
Melee infantry!
At your service! Double time!
Ready and waiting! Advance!
He goes. Right, you move up with those troops. Right, whoever's not able to do it, so you two, no go, get back to the ships and defend them. Then you guys will form up with these dudes. These dudes will form under here.
Yours to command!
You guys run up and capture the middle section.
Melee infantry at your command!
At speed! Obliterate them! Melee troops!
Keep moving.
Commander! Melee troops!
Advance at speed!
Boom, smack them down.
Melee infantry ready! Quick march!
Ready and waiting!
What we're going to do is basically push up along here.
Ship has spent its ammunition!
Understood!
Right, catapults. You have a new mission objective.
We are capturing a victory point!
Smack onto that. Knock that tower down. Right, beautiful, beautiful work. Absolutely fantastic. Kill all of those guys. Right, move up. Start engaging those dudes. You, get up there.
Melee infantry at your command! For glory! At the double!
Right, you guys have taken care of it. Fantastic. Right, get up there now. You can just chill by the You just guys chill on the coast. You guys move up, land on that point. You over there now, double time it.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Don't allow the enemy.
At the double! Advance at speed!
Right, you. Oh, I can't man those defenses. What?
March! Melee infantry! Give way! Set oars!
Right, you guys. Are you able to shoot yet? No, because I set you too far away, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right, loosen up a little bit then. Go for him. Go for him. Don't let him live. Come on.
At the double!
There's only a couple of dudes left as well, lol.
Tight formation. The enemy's victory point is ours now. Melee infantry at your command.
Right, we got him.
Forward!
By your command.
At speed!
Come on. Right, so we won. Pretty effective battle as well.
Infantry at your command.
Let's go nick their gatehouse, shall we? Smack into that fort tower. Nice. Rapid fire on fort tower. Go.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Ready and waiting. We await your command. Melee troops.
Boom.
The
That's
enemy's tower
nice.
has been destroyed.
And with only a few more seconds, well, a few seconds. Yeah, I think the entire garrison is now completely withdrawing. Yep, they're gone. Right, stay inside the settlement. We got this. We have got this. Well fucking done, lads.
Infantry. Yours to command.
Boom.
We have
Gates are
captured
ours.
the gates. Infantry ready.
Right, you lads, move up and support the attack.
By your
Same goes for you.
Terminus. At speed.
They're going to be sending their reinforcements now down south.
Melee infantry at your
Right, more of them down there. Go.
At speed. We await your command.
Oh, they're not going to make it in time. They're not going to make it in time. Nope, that's it. We've done it. We fucking did it. Well done, guys. I'm actually quite happy with you.
The fort wavers. It will be ours in short order. Now
Boom. And the day is done.
victory is imminent. See these dogs into the sea.
And there you go. We completely annihilated them. It took us a little bit longer than intended, but I think we did pretty well considering the circumstances. And better still, we landed and knocked them senseless. This has been a pretty good battle so far. Nice amphibious landing. And I do believe that's the last of the Garamantian trading nodes, at least for the time being. Boom! And there you guys have it. Settlement is under our fucking control. Ooh, onager. That sounds nice. Right, we are unfortunately going to have to deal with a rebellion, but that's okay. But still, that's pretty freaking epic. We were able to nick their capital of Legnis... Oh, Jesus, I'm half tempted. I really am. You know what? Fuck it. Can I attack that? Oh, wow. I'm very... Right, I'm curious. If I save, I could technically nick this on an auto-resolve. I do not believe I can do well. It's, you know, the balance bar is pretty much not in my favor, but I'd laugh. This one actually has a fairly decent... yeah, this one actually has a garrison, but I'm curious. Knife attack doesn't actually make any odds. Right, protective. Close defeat. Yeah, okay.
Retreat! Retreat!
Right, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to have to fight that one on foot as well. So we've got another settlement. Jesus Christ. We've got another settlement to try and destroy. Oh, sorry, another settlement on the coast to nick. Which is stupid. It's a bit dangerous, though, because there's no actual garrison there.
None shall pass.
But, yeah. We just nicked that as well. Oh, that's amazing. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. This is Miss Jaeger, signing out.